up, y'all, man? We just got finished watching the game. Redskins losing overtime, 41-35. I mean, we got the best of both worlds. We lose and we had a great game, man. Um, I don't know what to say. Honestly, I don't. I'm happy because we lost. Haskins had a great game. Started off the first quarter, didn't throw an incomplete pass the whole first quarter. Started off great. But then towards the second half, the first play of the second half, he comes out and he gets hurt. Um, it looked bad. Last he got carted off the field, but then we found out that it wasn't that bad. It was just an ankle injury, so he should be fine. Set him out for the rest of the season for the final game next week versus the Cowboys, and looking to the off season, man, he'll be fine. Um, First half, let me see what happened. The first half, man, I'm happy what we did. Haskins came out on fire, came out throwing 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. Then he came out second quarter, still on fire, had another touchdown. It was a back and forth game, man. But let me speak on Daniel Jones real quick. Daniel Jones is really good, honestly. Um, I honestly would not have been mad if we drafted him instead of Dwayne, because both of these guys, after you see them, once they got like used to the NFL, they are really good, man. Honestly, they both have bright futures in this league, and they will be lasting a very long time. They'll be married for the next 20 years. If you know by the time, what I mean by that is saying that they're in the same division and they were drafted in the same draft, just like how Mitchell Trubisky is married to I forgot who they said, but they said on the telecast. They said that he's married to some people that was in his draft class. Can't think his name right off the top of my head, but he's doing very well right now. But yeah, so they both did very well. Let me speak on Bill Callahan right quick, man. Bill Callahan, looking from this game from a winning standpoint and not wanting to lose this game, Bill Callahan lost us this game. And what I mean by that is when we scored that final touchdown, we could have easily went for 2. I mean, we're 3-11. What do we have to lose, man? Nothing to lose, man. Honestly, we're 3-11. Why not get the touchdown and go for 2? We score, we get it, we win. We lose, we don't get it, then we lose. Who cares, honestly? But I'm like, you lost us this game, man. Honestly, this game's on you. Terry McLaurin, what more can I say about this dude? This dude is great. He didn't have a touchdown today, but he had some big catches, some big grabs. He had one big grab that led to that touchdown pass by Case Keenum. But he got hurt on that play, but then he came back in. So we had a lot of injuries today, man. Morgan Moses got hurt, looked really bad. Monte Nicholson like he had a dislocated shoulder. Haskins with the ankle injury. Terry McLaurin, like Danny Johnson, like the list goes on, man. We get affected by injuries every single year, so we have to look into what's going on with the training staff. I mean, you can't blame the training staff for their injuries, but I'm just like, we got to see what's going on because we get devastated by injuries every single year. Congratulations to Adrian Peterson on passing Walter Payton to be in third place for all-time rushing leaders, for touchdown rushing leaders, man. He scored his 111th touchdown today. Congratulations to AP, man. He keeps going, 34 years young. We have him for one more year. So hopefully next year, him and Geis get that 1-2 punch like we seen in Carolina. That game was so beautiful to watch, man. That was just the way we ran the ball. Hopefully we can do that next year, man. Like I said, y'all, don't be mad, man. We basically got Chase Young in our hands, man. If he declares for the draft. Like I said before the video cut off, we basically have Chase Young in our hands. So don't be mad about this loss. Honestly, I mean, you can be mad if you wanted us to win, but why would you want us? This would have been a meaningless win. Like I said, man, Haskins played great. Sims had his best game by far, especially coming off the game where he had so many drops. He had 2 touchdowns, man. Honestly, he played very well. He would have had 3, but Case overthrew him and he had to dive for it and he dropped it. Would have been a very tough catch, so I won't blame that on him. He did get 2 hands on it, but I would not blame that drop on him. Who else can I talk about? Kelvin Harmon made some great catches. Jeremy Sprinkle made some. I keep saying a lot, but I'm trying to think. Jeremy Sprinkle had some great catches, man. At first he was the "what happened to my hands" guy, but then now he finally found his way. So I would keep him on the roster for next year. No, he wouldn't be my primary tight end. I would draft one in this draft coming up, even though this tight end draft isn't very good. Like last year when it had Noah Fant. Noah Fant, what's the dude name from the Lions? I can't, Hawkinson and one more tight end I can't think of off the top of my head, but it was a very good draft as far as tight ends last year. Yeah. So really, on the defensive side of the ball, Manusky has to go. He runs zone, and anytime he runs zone, we get killed. He has to go. Um, we were playing without all three of our corners. Moreland was out. Vivian Monroe was out. Quentin Dunbar was out. Um, he just has to go. Honestly, man, his play calls is bad. His play calls in certain predicaments are bad. Like times where we need to blitz, he runs zone and let the quarterback sit in the pocket comfortable, and we don't get no pressure. So yeah, man, he has to go. We got to get another defensive coordinator if we don't get a defensive minded head coach next year, man. We just got a lot off this offseason, man. Don't be mad about this loss, y'all. Please don't be mad. I mean, you could take it how you want it, but I'm just sitting here happy that we lost because we basically got the generational talent, Chase Young, in our hands, man. So, like I said, man, take it how you want, but I'm not mad. I'm happy. We got the best. We got back-to-back weeks. We got what we wanted. We lost, and we had a good showing from our quarterback. Case Keenum. Keep him around for backups next year. Let Colt McCoy go. Let anybody else. Keep Case Keenum in next year for backups because he played very well. Had 159 yards, 2 touchdowns. Filling in for Dwayne Haskins after he got hurt. I say keep him around for next year as for backup, just in case things like this happens again. You can have Case Keenum in there. It could be more of the Carson Wentz and Nick Foles kind of thing, you know what I mean? But obviously Nick Foles is better, but you know what I mean. Who else can I talk about? Kevin O'Connell. I don't know if he was the one that was calling the plays today, but it looked like he was because he has some very good play calling, some very good 2019 college kind of play calling. What I mean by that is like doing reverse plays, reverse letting the wide receiver throw the ball. Although Kevin Harmon threw a duck, but that was because he had pressure in his face. But he's a receiver, man. He's not a quarterback. He's not gonna make that pass a dime. But Chris Thompson did make adjustments and came back to the ball and caught it, and we got the first down. If it was a perfect ball, he would have had a touchdown. But like I said again, because Kevin Harmon threw the ball. Most receivers wouldn't have made that throw anyway. But good job by Kevin Harmon. So like I said, Kevin O'Connell, if you're the one making the play calls today, you did very well today. Honestly, you did very well. This is probably your best showing as offensive coordinator by far this year. I like how you had the up tempo with Haskins start off the game, stuff like that. I like what Kevin O'Connell did today. Do I want him to be the offensive coordinator next year? Sure, but if we do have an offensive minded head coach, let the head coach be the one calling the plays. And you're still gonna be in the meetings with Haskins next year and stuff like that, but just let the offensive minded head coach take over duties, man. If he is the head coach next year, I wouldn't mind it. Just that gives him more control over the play calling duties because I mean, let's just be real. We don't know what we have in Kevin O'Connell yet because we honestly don't know because we know Bill Callahan's the one that really has the majority of the offense, play calling of the offense. Although they say it's Kevin O'Connell being the offensive coordinator, come on, we know Bill Callahan has his say in the offense. That's why we went so run heavy every single game. You have Tony Bergstrom subbing in as tight end someplace because you know he is the one calling the plays. Like I said, I touched on Terry. Terry is great, man. He was closing in on 1,000 yards but got hurt, so he should definitely get it next week if he is playing. Kelvin Harmon. I still don't understand why I want to draft Jerry Jeudy. Let me take that back. I understand, but then I don't. Kelvin Harmon is great, man. He's a good receiver. I can see why people like Jerry Jeudy and want to draft him, but just give Kelvin Harmon an offseason this year, and he will be the second coming of. And what I mean by that is Terry on this side and Kelvin Harmon on this side, Sims in the slot. We don't need to draft Jerry Jeudy. Draft a left tackle, or since we got a number 2 pick, draft Chase Young. We don't need Jerry Jeudy. Although it would be great to have him, Kelvin Harmon has proven why he should be the second outside receiver. Is that all I could touch on today? Offensive line wise, Eric Flowers had a decent game. He had one penalty flag that wasn't really much. It was a holding, but it really wasn't much. Donald Penn played bad as usual, but I mean he's old. I wouldn't mind having Donald Penn back again next year if we don't draft the left tackle because I mean he played bad today, but I mean he hasn't played piss poor. He played bad in this year, but not to the point where it's like he's getting beat every single play because he's not. Let's just be real. But yeah, So did I cover everything today? I covered sprinkled, I covered receivers, I covered quarterbacks, defense, coaching. So yeah, that should be it. That should be it, man. We got one more game to go. Then it's the off season, man. This is probably the most busiest and most active Redskins off season in a while. So one more game to go versus the Dallas Cowboys, man. And that's the end of the season, man. This season went by fast. I still remember waking up Sunday, week 1 versus Philly, man. But wow, it's over that fast, man. But yeah, it's been your boy Juan Gotti. I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe. Hail to the Redskins. If you're a Redskins fan, if you're a DC sports fan, like, comment, subscribe. Because when the Nationals start to play, I will cover that. Then the playoffs are starting, I will cover every playoff team. Yeah, man. So this time, turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload. Because videos are about to start coming out fast, man. I'm out. Hail to the Redskins. Peace.